everyone else has kind of had their own time, I pulled them aside and had a question for them. So I'm going to ask you guys the same question. And it's really simple. What does the 75th anniversary mean to you?
You first, Kenny.
Okay, I'll start. Well, it's about my parents starting a company that we're still carrying on today, and through all his struggles and everything, I think we've done a pretty good job. A lot of the foundations really was faith, family, and friends. Sounds simple, but that's what it was really all about, and we just want to show how the family dynamics of the Clements family has endured, and we've been very blessed because of all our people that come to and support us through the years, and we want to show that appreciation to all our clientele and our close friends and people that work for us especially.
Am I part of Clements family?
Yeah, you're part of the Clements family too, Art. So that's what it meant, basically, for me.
Cindy?
Same for me. Very tender day. Just looking at all the memories and the pictures and the people that were here. Everybody coming, and just a lot of memories over a lot of years. And I have always felt very blessed to have been in this family and to continue with the traditions of treating people right, and it's been a good life. It's been a really good life.
You know, I asked him, it was funny, I asked, let's see, Aunt Lois, Jerry, Kaz, and James, and I asked them, I said, what is one funny story or moment that you had here at Clements? And guess what? They said every single moment, Charlie, that you mentioned out up there.
Every single moment.
Every single one you guys talked about with your dad in the closet.
Oh, yeah.
So, give me one moment.
Well, the funniest
One,
moment?
the funniest moment, memorable, most. It don't have to be funny. Most memorable moment that you've had here.
This probably one of the most memorable was when Dad took me in when he walked through the warehouse one day, and I think Cindy was with me, and Cindy said, it's sort of like the last talk you have before you take the big trip, we'll call it, before he passed on. And he said, you know, Sonny, it's never been about the money. And I said, are you telling me? Because, you know, he loved the antique business. More than that, he loved the people that he was dealing with, and it was like, it's a relationship. It's a relationship he made with the people that, you know, of course he was making a living, but it worked hand in hand. Something that maybe we've lost because the internet and stuff and how fast-paced life was, but it was, back in the day, it was a slower time, and people did make time to have relationships, even in business. It was competition and stuff, but we all worked together, and it's a very small cottage industry when you think about the antique business in relation to other businesses. So I would say that was the really time that really stuck in my mind, one of the big times, I think. You know, when I talk about that, I think about Mother a lot too, though. But, you know, we've really talked a lot about Dad, but my mother was the backbone behind the company. She was the one that made the company really what it was today. And Dad, if he was living, he would amen that, I'm sure.
Cindy?
That's true. We have talked about Wallace a lot. Of course, he was a dynamic person, and I always say he courted me and Charlie married me, and that's what he always said, and that was the truth. He did do that. He courted me, and Charlie really didn't have any choice, so I was thankful for him and thankful for that.
I put a gun to my head.
That's true, but one story I didn't hear Charlie tell up at the front was, maybe Lois told it, but once they were on their way to Texas, and he got mad at him, which was very easy for him to do sometimes, and he said, stop the car right now and let me out of this car. And they stopped the car on the side of the road, Lois and Darcy, and he got up. He said, just give me $1 before I get out of this car. I'll come back and I'll have more money than all of y'all do. Just give me $1 and let me out of this car. So they let him out of the car, and they drove around the Cloverleaf Loop or whatever and come back and picked him up. So he was a funny character.
Any last words?
No, it was a perfect day.
It was a great day.
Perfect night.
Great
And
day.
for a good cause. Especially the charity auction. I think that was a good idea.
It was a great thing. And the fact is, we are so blessed in working in a business where we're able to work with our family that we love, even though that's hard sometimes, but it's pretty sweet that we can be here and making a living for all of us. And we got grandbabies running around and hugging us, and our kids are here, and it's a good life.